Hello and welcome to Quiz Time. I'm Jess, and today I have a trivia quiz for you. So, 100 questions. Are you ready? Let's go. Why have zebras historically resisted domestication? They cannot digest human provided food, they're too slow for practical use, or they lack a natural herding instinct. They lack a natural herding instinct. What popular snack brand was introduced in the 1920s? Twinkies, Baby Ruth candy bar, or Lay's potato chips? It was Baby Ruth candy bar. What was the name of the first talkie movie with synchronized dialogue? Citizen Kane, Metropolis, or The Jazz Singer? The Jazz Singer. Which iconic cartoon character made their debut in the animated short Steamboat Willie? Mickey Mouse or Bugs Bunny? It was Mickey Mouse. Which wild animal has been nearly impossible to domesticate due to its aggressive nature? The antelope, the bison, or the hyena? The hyena. Which dessert became a staple of diners during the 1920s? Ice cream sundaes, milkshakes, or cheesecake? It was milkshakes. Which filmmaker is often called the father of cinema for pioneering narrative film? Alfred Hitchcock, George Méliès, or Orson Welles? Georges Méliès. What technique was used in early animations like Gertie and the Dinosaur to create movement? Stop motion photography, frame by frame drawing, or rotoscoping? It was frame by frame drawing. Why have cheetahs been considered unsuitable for domestication despite being tamed in ancient times? They're too slow to be useful for hunting, they cannot breed in captivity easily, or their diets cannot be sustained by humans. They cannot breed in captivity very easily. What iconic snack food was sold at speakeasies during Prohibition? Peanuts. What is a primary reason why elephants have only been tamed, not domesticated? Long gestation period and slow reproduction. Which 1920s film is renowned for its pioneering use of special effects? The General, Metropolis, or The Gold Rush? Metropolis. What treat was sold from pushcarts and became popular with children in the 1920s? Ice cream cones, cotton candy, or popcorn balls? Ice cream cones. What is the significance of the kaleidoscope in cinema history? It allowed multiple people to watch a film, it recorded sound for the first time, or watch short moving pictures? Watch short moving pictures. Which animation studio introduced the multi-plane camera to create depth in animated films? Warner Brothers, Disney, or Pixar? Disney. What animated TV show was the first to air during prime time? The Jetsons, the Flintstones, or Looney Tunes? The Flintstones. Why have wild boars resisted full domestication despite being ancestors of pigs? They have unpredictable temperaments, they require unique diets, or they mature too slowly. They have unpredictable temperaments. Which candy was marketed as a meal replacement due to its high calorie content? Butterfinger, Hershey's chocolate bar, or Milky Way? Milky Way. Who was the first woman to win an Academy Award for directing? Catherine Bigelow. Which animated short introduced the Looney Tunes character Bugs Bunny? The Rabbit Hunt, A Wild Hare, or Elmer's Caper? A Wild Hare. What behaviour makes pandas unsuitable for domestication? They have a highly specialised diet, they cannot survive in captivity, or they are aggressive towards humans. They do have highly specialised diets. What savoury snack was a cinema staple in the 1920s? Popcorn, and still is now. Which director revolutionised silent films with their innovative editing techniques in the battleship Potemkin? Fritz Lang, D.W. Griffith, or Sergei Einstein? Sergei Einstein. What popular animated TV series is known for being the longest running of all time? Scooby-Doo, The Simpsons, or Family Guy? It's The Simpsons. Which animal's solitary nature makes it unsuitable for domestication? Jaguars, Komodo dragons, or wolves? Jaguars. What frozen treat gained popularity in the US during the 1920s? Popsicles. What style of filmmaking prominent in the 1920s emphasized exaggerated lighting and sets? Realism, surrealism, or expressionism? Expressionism. What was the first animated film nominated for a Best Picture Oscar? Beauty and the Beast, The Lion King, or Toy Story? Beauty and the Beast. Which marine animal cannot be domesticated due to its migratory behaviour? Dolphins, sharks, or salmon? Salmon. Which flower is traditionally associated with mourning in many European cultures? Chrysanthemum. Which marine animal is commonly farmed for its pearls, clams, oysters, or mussels? Oysters. What was the name of the first commercially available laptop computer? IBM ThinkPad, Osborne One, or Apple PowerBook? Osborne One. What is the primary purpose of fluoride in toothpaste? To whiten teeth, to freshen breath, or to prevent cavities? To prevent cavities. Which flower in Japan is Japan's national symbol and appears on the imperial seal? Chrysanthemum, sakura or the cherry blossom, or lotus? It's the chrysanthemum. Which aquatic species is commonly raised in aquariums and farms for ornamental purposes? Clownfish, koi, or guppies? Koi. Which innovation significantly improved laptop battery life in the 1990s? Lithium-ion batteries, solar charging panels, or nickel-cadmium batteries? Lithium-ion batteries. Which tool revolutionized dental procedures in the 20th century? The electric drill, water flosser, or dental scaler? The electric drill. Which flower is commonly used in Hawaiian leis? Plumera, orchid, or hibiscus? Plumeria. What species of shrimp is extensively farmed for human consumption? Blue shrimp, tiger shrimp, or Pacific shrimp? It's the tiger shrimp. Which company introduced the first laptop with a built-in trackball? Apple, Toshiba's, or Compaq? Apple. Which 3D imaging technology is now commonly used for precise dental diagnoses? Cone beam CT, digital X-rays, or intraoral camera? Cone beam CT. Which plant, often mistaken for a flower, is common as a common Valentine's gift? The rose. Which marine animal is raised for its edible eggs, also known as caviar? Trout, sturgeon, or eels? It's sturgeon. Which laptop feature introduced in the 2000s allowed touch input on screens? The multi-touch technology. What material is commonly used in modern dental fillings for its durability and appearance? Silver amalgam, composite resin, or porcelains? Composite resin. Which flower is a symbol of purity and commonly used in Buddhist ceremonies? The lotus. Which type of marine fish is often farmed for sushi and sashimi? Snapper, salmon, or tuna? It's salmon. Which component became thinner and lighter with the introduction of SSDs in laptops? Processors, hard drives, or keyboards? Hard drives. What is the term for dental appliances designed to straighten teeth? Dentures, retainers, or orthodontic braces? Orthodontic braces. Which species of crab is widely farmed in China for food? The hairy crab. Which flower is used to produce saffron, the world's most expensive spice? Marigold, crocus, or calendula? Crocus. Which laptop line is known for its durability and is commonly used in business? Chromebook, MacBook Pro, or ThinkPad? ThinkPad. Which modern tool allows dentists to take impressions without physical molds? 3D scanner, laser probe, or ultrasound wand? 3D scanner. What flower is known as the flower of the dead in Mexican culture? The marigold. What is the name of the treatment used to repair and preserve an infected tooth? Root canal therapy, tooth extraction, or crown replacement? Root canal therapy. Which laptop innovation enabled users to connect peripherals without bulky adapters? HDMI ports, USB ports, or Ethernet jacks? USB ports. What species of aquatic plant eater is raised for its meat in many parts of Asia? Catfish, tilapia, or carp? Carp. What ingredient was commonly used in ancient Egyptian coal eyeliner? Beeswax, galena, that's lead sulfide, or charcoal? Galena, lead sulfide. In Japan, what traditional practice involved painting teeth black as a symbol of beauty? It's Ohaguro, who famously declared, "Ich bin ein Berliner," during a speech in Berlin in 1963. Ronald Reagan, John F. Kennedy, or Richard Nixon? John F. Kennedy. What invention in the 18th century revolutionized indoor cooking by improving ventilation? Chimney flue, cast iron stove, or masonry oven? The chimney flue. Which ancient civilization used olive oil and honey as a skincare remedy? Greeks, Babylonians, or the Chinese? Greeks. Which US presidential debate in 1960 was the first to be televised? Carter v. Ford, Nixon v. Kennedy, or Eisenhower versus Stevenson? Nixon v. Kennedy. The introduction of what energy source in the 19th century made cooking safer indoors? Coal, electricity, or gas? Gas. What plant-based dye has been used for centuries in India and the Middle East to create intricate body art? It's henna. What item is traditionally worn by Kayen women in Myanmar as a symbol of beauty and status? Neck rings, gold bracelets, or anklets? It is neck rings. What iconic televised phrase did Margaret Thatcher famously declare during her premiership? "We shall fight on," "I am the Iron Lady," or "The lady's not for turning"? The lady's not for turning. What was one of the primary reasons outdoor kitchens were preferred before modern ventilation systems? To keep food fresher, to reduce the risk of fire, or to save fuel? To reduce the risk of fire. In ancient China, which flower-inspired foot shape was considered a beauty ideal? I'm going to be looking at my feet now. The lotus flower. Are your feet like lotus flowers? Who addressed the US Congress in 1984, famously calling the Soviet Union the evil empire? George H.W. Bush, Ronald Reagan, or Jimmy Carter? It was Ronald Reagan. What type of fuel was widely used in the earliest indoor stoves? Charcoal, peat, or wood? It was wood. What substance did ancient Egyptians use to colour their lips? Red ochre. In the Renaissance, what hairstyle was popular among European noble women? Long braided hair, high foreheads with plucked hairlines, or short bobbed cuts? High foreheads with plucked hairlines. What major political event did Walter Cronkite famously label a stalemate on television? The Korean War, the Vietnam War, or the Cold War? The Vietnam War. The popularization of what kitchen appliance in the mid-20th century transformed meal preparation? The microwave oven. Could you live without yours now? What natural oil was used by Native Americans as a hair conditioner? Jojoba oil, castor oil, or argan oil? Jojoba oil. What cosmetic feature was a symbol of wealth and status in ancient Greece? Unibrows, curly hair, or pale skin? Pale skin. Who gave the televised Chequers speech to defend themselves against financial allegations? Richard Nixon. What was a key feature of the Frankfurt kitchen, considered the first modern kitchen design? Built-in dishwasher, efficient layout for food prep, or gas-powered oven? Efficient layout for food prep. Which fruit was used in the Middle Ages as a natural teeth whitener? Strawberries, pears, or apples? Strawberries. Which tribe in Africa is known for their intricate red ochre hairstyles? Himba, Zulu, or Maasai? It's the Himba. What innovation helped minimize soot in indoor cooking areas during the Industrial Revolution? Cast iron stoves. Which world leader's speech during the fall of the Berlin Wall captivated global television audiences? Mikhail Gorbachev, Ronald Reagan, or Helmut Kohl? Ronald Reagan. Which ancient civilization pioneered steam baths as part of their beauty and wellness rituals? Mayans, Romans, or Greeks? The Romans. Loved their Roman baths. What facial feature became fashionable in the 1920s, inspired by Hollywood actresses? High cheekbones, full lips, or thin, arched eyebrows? Thin, arched eyebrows. In the 18th century, what was the purpose of beauty patches or mousses on the face in Europe? Cover blemishes and signal social status. What ancient Indian practice involves using turmeric paste for skincare and beauty? Sattva, Ayurveda, or Vana? Ayurveda. What invention in the 1940s greatly reduced the time needed for meal preparation? Pressure cooker or microwave? Pressure cooker. What phrase did Winston Churchill coin during a speech broadcasted after World War II? Iron Curtain. What plant extract was used in Renaissance Europe to dilate pupils as a beauty enhancement? Belladonna, lavender, or aloe vera? Belladonna. What physical feature has been historically celebrated as a sign of health in Polynesian culture? Wide hips, full figure, or long hair? Full figure. I'm very healthy in Polynesia. What was the main drawback of early cast iron stoves introduced in the 19th century? They were inefficient in heating food, they consumed too much fuel, or they required constant cleaning of soot. They required constant cleaning of soot. In ancient Korea, what was the ideal skin tone associated with beauty and social class? Porcelain white, golden tan, or rosy cheeks? Porcelain white. Which ancient civilization used crocodile dung in their beauty masks? Greeks, Egyptians, or Babylonians? Egyptians. Not one I'm going to try, I don't think. What kitchen design concept introduced in the mid-20th century emphasized efficiency through a triangular layout? Work triangle. In traditional Mayan culture, what head shape was considered a mark of beauty? Flat, round, or elongated? Elongated. What was the purpose of using egg whites in skincare during the Elizabethan era? To lighten complexion, to tighten skin and reduce wrinkles, or to heal scars? To tighten skin and reduce wrinkles. What was a key feature of 18th century hearth kitchens before the advent of modern stoves? Built-in bread ovens, gas-powered burners, or brick chimneys with pot cranes? Brick chimneys with pot cranes. Which US president held the first ever live televised press conference in 1961? Dwight D. Eisenhower, Richard Nixon, or John F. Kennedy? John F. Kennedy. And your last one. What was the purpose of using kohl around the eyes in ancient Egyptian beauty practices? To protect against sun glare and infections. So, how did you do today? Drop your score in the comments below and of course like and subscribe so you get notified every time we post a new quiz. And please join us next time on Quiz Time.